Welcome back. And Connie Parnell is here with us, and she is the election board secretary. But Connie, you wear another hat as well, and you've been wearing that hat for about 20 years. You're like me, you're very passionate about what goes on in Tahlequah, and when it comes to our kids, it's even more so. Exactly. And you are on the Tahlequah Parks and Recreation Board.
Yes.
And we've got some exciting stuff going on in that. Why don't you go ahead and fill us in?
This board has been intact with the same people on it now for the last 6 years. And there's it's a 5-man board, but some of them are women, so you just say that. We negotiate with individuals and leagues to for them to be able to use the city's recreation fields, the softball, Phoenix Park, softball, baseball, soccer fields that are on the Industrial Trust Park. So those are all things that we work with the community in. It's a community involvement. And so they come to us and they say, you know, they either have a league or they have a special purpose time that they want to use those fields. So they come to the recreation board, they present their wants, we research it and make our recommendations to the city council. It then goes to the city council and they either approve it or ask more questions and send it back to us. So those are some of the things that we do there. We had an election last April the 7th, almost a year ago. Doesn't seem possible, but how time flies when you're having elections. And the sum was $4,800,000 is what this tax was supposed to bring in. Most of the money is it's being split between roads, designated roads that they were going to redo, and also a recreation facility. Our current recreation facility services around 700 kids every summer, both baseball, softball, soccer, football. Those are all things that we have going on out there in the summertime. We have some leagues that have 300 to 500 kids in it. You know, that's a lot of kids in Cherokee County that we want them to have a positive experience with sports. So with the passage of the April the 7th, 2009 election, we are going to build a new facility that will house the fields for soccer, baseball, softball, and football. We will have it in our new facility. We're still in the planning stages of it because we want to utilize every inch of that property. The property finally was, the finalization of it, the purchase was just this last city council meeting.
Now, where is that located, Connie?
It is actually located northwest of the airport, and it is like northwest of the airport, and the entrance to it is going to be off of Allen Road.
And it's about 40 acres.
40 acres.
And that sounds like a lot of land, but you're talking about a lot of children.
We're talking about a lot of fields.
Yes,
you know, softball fields, baseball fields, they all have measurements that we have to go by, and eventually we want that park to evolve and have like a splash water park.
Oh, that would be great.
And that's what, you know, we have our timeline of what we want when, and now we're just getting the specifications.
You all have a vision, and you're just taking those little steps. Well, I have to tell you that when I was on the founding board of the Little League fields, and that was a trip. We did that in a whirlwind amount of time.
Exactly.
And it's long since we've outgrown it.
Absolutely.
And the poor soccer, it's really been a stepchild.
It's as been far moved as it moved.
My children have played all over this place, and you know, it is a growing sport in our area, and so they will, I'm sure, welcome this. How soon before we break the first ground for the first field?
It's probably going to be we won't see it this year. We're hoping, or we hope to see the groundbreaking in September.
Oh, great.
But, you know, that's a month here, a month there, and it may not be until the first of the year because we know it won't be available for this season, and we're hoping to have as much of it done. The first item on the agenda for that is to do fields parking, fencing, because we know that vandals like to get in, and we just had a bout with that with all the snow, and they went on the soccer fields and did donuts. So these are issues that we've got to get them secured so that the work that the city is putting into it is preserved and it is there for those kids.
Well, what worries me is that it's a slow process, and I know that you go as fast as you can possibly go. But this seems like a lot of money, but the longer it takes to happen, the less that money it seems to work for you because of increase in cost and everything. So I know you all are very prudent and want to get this going, and we are so excited about it.
We are excited
My
about it.
grandkids are going to play on those fields, so I'll have to really start getting involved. And the community is asked to get involved as well, and to get out there and find out what's going on in your community. And one way by doing that is watching INTV Late Morning Latte.
Exactly.
We're so glad, Connie, to have you here. You've been a world of knowledge for us.
There's lots going on in the community, and people just need to get involved.
Get out and vote and take an interest, and we'll look forward to having you back again, Connie.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.